Hello, SimTheWorld here, continuing our series in Cooking Simulator Pizza Edition. This is the latest DLC expansion from the Cooking Simulator game. This is, if you watched our last episode, we started day 2, where we are let loose into the kitchen, our own pizzeria, and we had a lot to get through. At the end of the video, I took 5 orders, and you know what? I ended up completing all 5. It took a lot of time. We ran out of dough. I had to make one small pizza instead of a medium for somebody, but that's the way it goes. And let's take a look here. We don't want our pizza type. We unlocked a lot. Will it? So one of the perks we unlocked was it allows us to determine the results of the mixing ingredients. Let's see. Pizza Pro. So we got pesto sauce and the Alfredo sauce we need to make and get ready. We have a new kind of the New York style dough to get ready. And I don't think it has a list of all our ingredients we got to get ready. Yeah, let's just run downstairs. That will tell us what we have unlocked. Alright, so we have, oh, there's butter, there's yeast, mozzarella. So we did get the chicken breast. Yeah, we have the prosciutto, we have salami, we have Italian sausage, we have the bacon, we have milk and Parmesan cheese. Oh, God, we've got so much coming in. Cheddar, provolone. And these are all ingredients we're going to have to get ready here. Yeah, cherry tomatoes, that was another one I picked up. We'll have to... Walnuts? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I chose walnuts, but... It does appear, unlike Cooking Simulator, where each of the sections are timed. From what I can tell, we're just kind of frozen in time in the preparation phase. Which is actually really good, because we've got a lot to get done today. I'd like to make a few batches of dough of each pizza type. Have those ready to go over here. Get through some ingredient cutting, and we'll go from there. I'm not going to bore you with everything, but why don't we go ahead and... We have a new style of dough, so let's make that together. That should be pinned. There we go. It's the universal flour. Should open this too. Got to get in the cage. Pour this in. Nice little tapping going along. All right. That takes care of that. I don't think there's more flour in the bag. Yeah, there's no more. Let's try to keep this somewhat clean. All right, we need 2.3 liters of water, which I believe is 1 full jug, which that's kind of nice. One full glass breakable jug. It's 2.3. Get that dumped in. And it goes. Perfect. Needs 75 grams of water. Or salt. Yeah, we already have plenty of water in here. We want to switch that to the 10. Again, this new mechanic for adjusting your... how much you're dispensing of items is really, really useful. All right, 90 milliliters. Let's see if we can get that. Perfect. 91 is close enough for me. There's yeast downstairs, but I'm not going to run downstairs for that. I'm assuming the block is what we need. Yeah. And we need some sugar. Interesting. Does this come in a shaker too? Okay. We need 75 grams of sugar. It's going to be a sweet dough, I suppose. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead, we'll close the cage and get that mixing. And that will just fill out into the container there. Well, that is making... Let's go ahead and we need a couple sauces. Let's start with the Alfredo. And this is all going to go into our container, or in the cooking thing. Yeah, we got our cooking pot here. That's the word for it. Let's go get our butter. Make a laundry list down here. There's the butter. We only need 1 block. And for garlic, 50 grams. That's 10 of these. And I was not keeping count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Yeah, we can just throw the milk in. We have flour upstairs. We have spices upstairs. We need some Parmesan cheese. Where was that? We need a chunk of that. Oh my. That's quite a bit. I'm going to set this down. I don't think we want to put the whole milk jug in there, do we? Maybe we do. I just put it in like this. Oh, okay, cool. We got the right amount of everything. We just need the spices and the milk. And the flour, of course. Where did the milk go? I think we need the whole liter. All right, perfect. Let's grab our dough finished here. I'm probably going to run through a few of those batches just to make sure we get everything we need. Just like Cooking Simulator, these things can come in quickly. Oh, those come out in like little 25 gram pieces. So if you're like trying to cook with that or measure it out, just like little quick notches. They come in. They're not like random amounts like you had happen in Cooking Simulator, which is nice. Consistency is good. It helps measuring out. Wish we had that counter space though. Like, it'd be nice to set something down right there, but the game won't let us. I think that's it for the sauce. Fantastic. So we might need to do some organizing. I think something I kind of felt like is I'd like to have the sauces and cheese in the middle instead of having those off on their own, like on the end, because that made it really difficult. Because I'd put the pizza in the middle, I'd go up, and then have to scroll over for the sauce. So now we'll put the pizza down, we'll look up, and our sauce and cheese will be right there. There's the Alfredo. Got another one done. I'm going to unpin this eventually. I'm going to go and make the pesto. I'm going to make a few more batches of dough. And I'll come back and show you what I've gotten prepared. Alright, so you can see I've been hard at work. We've got some cheddar cheese now, some grated cheddar. I got to top off the mozzarella. So you can pull these out and actually put them in and refill. Like I took care of the mozzarella, the cut mozzarella already. Made the Alfredo and pesto. Topped off the salami. Got some bacon, of course. We need bacon. Chicken breast. We put some more garlic in. So the garlic cloves, they come in 5-gram pieces. So to get 300 grams took quite a bit. The onions we topped off. Same with the black olives. The sweet corn we filled completely. Cherry tomatoes, those are 10-gram pieces. I needed to click 100 times to get 100 cherry tomatoes in the basket so we could cut it up and fill it. I don't foresee us needing cherry tomatoes again anytime soon, but I want to go through. We've got a few more things to do. That I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? This is the grated mozzarella. We need to finish refilling that. There's about 200 grams left. These are 200-gram pieces, so we'll grab 4 of these. It's just nice to have everything taken care of prior. That way all we have to do is focus on making these pizzas. Based on the ingredient list, though, I do foresee us not getting, there's so many different pieces, like the bacon. It can be cut, it can be grated. I don't know what the right answer for that is. Another thing I did was I got a bunch of dough ready. I think we have about 3 batches of the Neapolitan and 2 batches of the New York style dough. So there's for hoping we've got enough for tomorrow. The next thing I wanted to do, I don't quite know what we need down here. I wanted to grab some Italian sausage. That was a lot of Italian sausage, but this should fill the tray. I'm going to assume they want this cut. I think we're also out of containers. We're going to need to start buying new ones. Yeah, I can't imagine this is graded. That'd be kind of weird. Yeah, that looks good. And the other thing I wanted to do before we call it quits on the preparation phase, what's been nice is it's not timed. So I've been at this for an hour, making dough, making sauces, trying to figure out what we'd all need. Yeah, we're just going to have to see on orders for the prosciutto or the different cheeses if they want that cut or grated. I don't really want to mess around too much, prepping something we may never need. As for, actually, let's take a look here. Italian sausage. Yeah, you can't grate it. It's just cut or cooked. Hopefully it's not cooked. But let's get us some mushrooms. Again, we're probably not going to get a full batch, but I'm just clicking a bunch in here. That looks like enough. A couple more. We'll get those cut up and ready to be put on some pizzas. And I think probably where we're going to end this video too. This is just a preparation phase video. A couple complaints. Well, or not so much complaints, but issues I found. There is a sponge. I broke one of the jugs, so I had to clean that up here. I also dropped a jar of olives, and it shattered. There's olives everywhere. There's glass everywhere. I can't find a broom in this place anywhere. So I had to take the basket and one by one click all the olives and all the pieces of glass, and then I could throw it out that way. That seemed like the best bet. Alright, so we do have a full batch of mushrooms. There's 80 grams left in there. We'll just discard those. Another issue I found was, yeah, there's the olives. I did find if you have, so I had like 45 grams of salt, and I was shaking it into here for our dough. And I clicked on it to fill it empty by 10 grams each. And you're actually able to put 50 grams in here by shaking it 5 times. You could essentially empty out, and there's magically 5 more grams of salt, which was convenient. Just one of those little things, realism that they'll probably fix as they notice that in the game. The other big complaint I have is not having any sort of list to figure out what we have for items to go on a pizza. Like, the cheese can be cut, it can be grated. I guess we're just going to have to figure that out as it comes. Do we have to cook any of the meats? I don't think so. Maybe it can be cooked into a sauce. Maybe the stuff can just be cut up and perhaps we'll do a couple more of those just to get them ready. I don't know. You guys let me know what you find. Next video we'll be actually cooking and using all this stuff, so it shouldn't be a boring video. But thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates to future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.